Hey, it's Greg Harriman coming to you from Crypto Corner once again. We're in 2024 now, so that's awesome. And today we're going to be talking a lot about Dot and Atom, and we're going to see where we think we're going, what we're doing, and just what are we doing on our side that we think will give us our best chance. So let's come back to our philosophy, which is safe, secure, and sleep. So we want safe coins. We want to have them in a safe place like Coinbase, and we want to be able to sleep at night. You can go through and read the rest of this, take a screenshot of it, but just wanted to get you, uh, you know, what is our philosophy? Like we're not trying to get 100 times our money. We're not trying to get 1,000 times our money. We're trying to be really safe at what we do, and we're really guaranteed. Not there's no guarantees. It's the Wild West, but we're thinking that we can get 2 to 3 times our money, and we're already on our way. We always show this chart. This is all the different ones. You'll see that this time I put in, today's the starting price in last week's so that you can see how much this has gone down. So we're in the middle of a correction right now, which is great. The difference for us is we're not worried about this. This is a great moment for us because now we're looking to buy back in. We had already sold some of these at a higher number, and now they're not as low as we'd like them to go, but we're going to go ahead and start buying back into some of these, and you'll see this along the way. So you'll see over on the right hand side whether we bought this week or not. The other thing is the bottom one, Analos. We had mentioned that last week, is like, go take a look at this thing. It was going parabolic, and it's what we call a rug pull. So it went parabolic. We actually put some money in it. We were up about 300%. We took our money out when it started to dip, and we were looking to farm like we with Adam and Dot. And then what happened was it just kept going down, and then it spiked up and it kept going down. So we decided to get out. So this will no longer be on there as of the next week. Okay, and so also last week in our last episode we were talking about Jasmine. We were talking about where we think some of the different coins can go, and now what we're talking about is going to be Atom and Dot. But I want you to have this list, and I also wanted you to see on the far right in the green, what did we buy this week, right? So, and then if you had a $500 portfolio, where would we have put that money, even though you've got 20 plus coins in here? And we're adding to this list a little bit more. We're probably going to go to 25. But with that being said, can't invest in all of them. We want to be diversified, but we don't want to be like so many coins that we don't know what we're doing. So I'm going to keep showing you what we invested in. You'll see the timestamp, and then we can go from there. Okay, on to Dot. This is really what we came here to talk about today. So Dot, we're thinking we sold a lot of our coins at 866, and we put a limit order back in at 7, 650, and 6. So we'll layer back in if it goes down that far. So we did, as you noticed yesterday, there was a huge Bitcoin went all the way down to 40,000, and all the points followed it. So don't ever be surprised when it just goes all the way down and then starts to work its way back up. In that case, we had a limit order in at $7. It tripped that limit order for Dot, and within 10 minutes we were up 10% on that particular trade. But we had the limit order in there just because we thought it could go down that far. Again, we think it can go to 650 and 6. If it will, we don't know. We'll see whether the market stays choppy or goes up or down. Again, we believe we'll do really well. We're looking at 2 to 3 times our money, so that would be, and even at these numbers that we're talking right now, because remember we bought in much earlier in the $5 range. So we have a lot of our coins that were staked. We've unstaked them, but that has not come on Coinbase. You stake it and it takes about 20 days to come off. Once it comes off, if if this goes back up to that 866 or $9, we will go ahead and sell off a bunch more of that. But right now, we sold off what we had, and that was unstaked, and now we've already bought that amount back in. So say you had 15 coins and you sold them, and now when it dropped, you were able to buy 22 coins. That's what we're doing when we're farming. Okay, and hopefully you guys get that. We've done this like multiple times. If you go back in previous videos, you'll see where we actually did a good little chart that shows how that works. And so we just want to make sure that you guys are on board with that and that you're trying to do the same thing. Okay, now here I love throwing in these ecosystems because it's different things that we're looking at that are this is all of dot. And this is our ecosystem for all the different areas, whether it's Launchpad or Oracle or Identity or Dexes. And then I just threw in a few arrows on Moonbeam and a few that Mosaic and Konami. Those are all ones that we kind of like within this system, but go do your own research. This isn't financial advice. It's just us showing you, hey, we're looking at some stuff within DOT, and we think if these do really well within DOT, DOT will go up with it. I don't know. What are we thinking? Again, it's a level one. It's a layer one, and it's got good infrastructure, and the market cap is 25. And we've been farming this one. We farmed it 3 times, and so what we hope is that we're going to farm for a fourth time once we unstake these coins, and then we will buy back in and we still feel like there's going to be some more down. Okay, so right now we're about 6, 7, 8% down. We believe that could go all the way down to 20, 25%. And then if it does, we'll just be buying. That's part of our whole philosophy is we want it to go down. We want it to go up. We want it to come back down about 25%. And then we want it to go back up about 55, 60, 70%. Then we want it to come back down 20%. And each time we'll sell off and we're never going to hit the top and we're never going to hit the bottom. That's our goal. Our goal is just to be consistent, sell even at 75 or 80% up, and then we can just buy more coins. And the more coins that we buy, the better off that we are for the long run. Use Cosmos's ecosystem, and you can see, Blue Zell, you can see Akash. Um, there's some good, look is in there, secrets in there. Um, but Akash is it's one of my dark horses that's out there. I think that that's some cloud computing stuff that I think is going to just do well. They just sell time like a Airbnb for computers, cloud stuff. So we think that's going to do really well. And what we really want is each of these, any one of these could just go into the stratosphere. I mean, for a while, Loom was really big in the enterprise category, and it was just rocketing and rocketing. Same with Blue Zell, and now they've come all the way back down. So some of these are going to have their run. That's why you want to be diversified. But again, I wanted to show you the ecosystem. Then, what did we do this week? Again, I like showing like what we're actually doing. I think so many people say, "Oh, you should do this or you should do this." We're telling you go do your own homework, and that's the Wild West. And don't worry about like if you're grabbing onto if all of the stuff you're buying is in this 5%, the yellow, and if that's all you bought, don't be surprised if you lose all your money. If you're buying into the 10%, don't be surprised if you lose some of your money. You should get a winner out of that. The 20%, you should get a couple plus winners. The 65%, those should almost all be winners, but they might only be 50% of your money or 30% or something like that. And in most cases, that seems really good, but in crypto, that's almost like that's not very good. So you can see the circles are what we actually bought this week. We've already bought Atom, we bought Dot back. When it had that nice pullback, we had sold maybe 3 weeks ago on most of those. Super, we had sold, we bought back, even though I don't love buying super at this range. I think it's going to go lower, but we're buying at that 55 cent range, and I think it's going to go up before it goes back down. Jasmine, we're just continuing to buy. Just so you guys know, we're buying Jasmine, and we are not. That's not. a sell for us. We're holding that one all the way through the market, and we're not farming that. If something crazy happens, we might sell off part of it if we think it's going to go down. If it goes up too fast, that's usually one of my indicators. Is if it goes up too fast, it'll come down that fast. If it goes up on a nice, slow, gradual climb, then it's going to probably come back that way. So, take a look at what we did. Take a screenshot of this. IMX is new for us in there. AKT, that's what I've already said. That's the Akash. But you'll see that's in there 5%. So be careful. All right. And lastly, we always just do farming, staking, accumulating, and diversification. So hopefully you guys go through that chart and just see where we're at, what are we doing, why are we trying to do it, and that you realize that you should go do your own homework, and that you're getting a base here. You're getting stuff to look at, and that's what we want to do for you. So we hope that this helps. We hope that you smash the like button. I'm Greg Harriman, Crypto Corner. Hopefully you subscribe, you hit the like button, and you tell your friends. And thank you for, I really appreciate you.